Before there was a United States, before there were borders, this land was alive with stories untold, from ancient hunters tracking bison across endless plains to the rise of great civilizations. This is the journey of America. Long before European sails touched these shores, mighty cultures thrived, building cities of earth and wood, trading across rivers and shaping the land with skill and care. On the misty coasts of the Pacific Northwest, towering totem poles told the legends of the people, while cedar canoes carried them across the cold, rich waters. Then came the strangers, sails on the horizon, bringing explorers, traders, and change that would reshape the continent forever. In 1607, the English built Jamestown, a fragile foothold in a vast and unfamiliar world. 13 colonies grew along the Atlantic coast, farms, markets, and towns bound together by ambition and tension. One night in Boston Harbor, defiance floated on the tide, crates of tea crashing into dark waters, a spark that would ignite a revolution. In Philadelphia, bold words were set to parchment, declaring that all men are created equal and a new nation would rise. Freedom would not come easily. It was fought for in smoke, mud, and blood. At last, the war ended. The United States was born, fragile but free. In a sweltering hall, delegates crafted a blueprint for democracy, a constitution to guide the young republic. The frontier called, wagons rolled west, chasing land, gold, and dreams. With a single deal, the nation doubled in size, the Louisiana Purchase opening vast new horizons. Steam, steel, and sweat transformed America into an industrial giant. But the nation was divided, brother against brother in a war that would decide the fate of the Union. Lincoln's pen struck chains from millions, a promise of freedom, though the struggle was far from over. Rebuilding began, but old wounds and new injustices would shape the years ahead. Cities soared skyward, fortunes were made, and America's skyline began to change forever. Beyond its shores, America flexed its power, a new player on the world stage. In the mud of Europe, American soldiers fought in a war to end all wars. The Roaring Twenties, jazz filled the air, cities pulsed with energy, and a new culture was born. Then came the crash. Markets fell, dust choked the plains, and millions struggled to survive. A quiet Sunday morning shattered. America was at war once more. On the beaches of Normandy, courage charged through gunfire toward victory. Peace brought prosperity. Suburbs bloomed, cars filled the roads, and the American dream took shape. In the streets, voices rose for justice, demanding that the dream be shared by all. From the earth to the moon, America reached for the stars and touched them. But not all battles were fought abroad. At home, the nation wrestled with war, conscience, and change. Half a world away, a wall fell, and America's Cold War chapter closed. A day of tragedy tested the nation's spirit, and unity became its strength. In distant mountains, America fought its longest war. Markets trembled again, a reminder that even giants can stumble. A new race began, not for land or power, but for a cleaner, sustainable future. Today, America's strength lies in its diversity, a tapestry woven from countless stories. And the story is still being written, a nation shaped by its past and driven by the promise of tomorrow.